everyone, welcome to this new video of my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Carolera and today I'm going to be talking about the black and white movie called Roman Holiday. It came out in 1953 and it stars the talented and beautiful Audrey Hepburn and the handsome Gregory Peck. I believe that this was Hepburn's first lead film role and she even went on to win the Academy Award for it. This movie was directed by the famous William Wyler and one of its screenwriters was the controversial Dalton Trumbo. Before I begin, let me just say that this will be a spoiler-free review, so sit back and enjoy. I don't remember the first time that I saw Roman Holiday. My earliest memories of watching it are back in 2013. I was writing this Sans and fanfiction and I used Roman Holiday for inspiration. Still, I've always loved it. It's not like I've grown to appreciate it as time goes by. It's just this simple love story. To me, it's always been beautiful. A true jewel of the old Hollywood. A testament that there was once a time when innocent films were made and acclaimed. Stories that didn't need to have any sex scenes in order for them to be this big hit at the box office. Roman Holiday is also my favorite Audrey Hepburn film, as well as my favorite Gregory Peck movie. And I'm also drawn to it because of the following. Just before Gregory Peck flew to Rome to film it, he was interviewed in France by this journalist called Veronique. And once he finished working on Roman Holiday, he remembered Veronique, and when he was back in Paris, he looked her up and then they ended up getting married until his death many years later. They had 2 kids together, and because I am a journalist and Gregory plays a journalist in Roman Holiday and Veronique was a journalist, these are all just really little special details for me that make me appreciate Roman Holiday even more. Audrey Hepburn plays this princess called Anne, who is traveling through Europe, attending many royal events. Her everyday routine is very strict, to the point where she just feels suffocated, and when she is in Rome, she decides to rebel. So she escapes and ends up meeting this handsome stranger called Joe Bradley. He's a journalist, but she doesn't know this. She pretends to be this normal girl, and he doesn't tell her that he knows she's a princess. One thing leads to another, and they end up spending one day together, and of course they fall deeply in love. But there are complications. She doesn't want to tell him that she is a princess, and he isn't sure anymore that he should write about in the paper his experiences of spending one day with her without her consent. And so will they tell each other the truth and end up together? Who knows? You'll have to see the movie to find out. I give Roman Holiday a 5 out of 5 stars review. Maybe it's not the best performances of Hepburn's and Peck's careers, and maybe it's not this sweeping love drama like the ones I usually like, but there is just this simplicity to it that goes straight through my heart. It gives me the same feeling that I get when I see salmon fishing in the Yemen, the movie, not the book, because I just like to watch about nice people falling in love despite them not even kissing passionately or holding hands or declaring undying love to each other before the world. I like to think that this kind of love actually exists, or at least I like to think back on the time when Hollywood gave the illusion that this sort of love was real. And this movie has just everything. It makes me laugh, it makes me cry, it makes me look up to the characters and feel alongside them whenever they're happy or nervous, scared, and willing to be themselves, to be strong. And then there's the ending. Those final scenes are just amazingly heartfelt, powerful, no words are needed. It's all in the actors' performances, the way they look at each other, things they leave unsaid. It's just a wonderful ending. I think that for now, this is all I have to say about Roman Holiday. Please let me know if you liked my review of it. I would love to discuss this classic with you. Thank you for watching the video, and if you haven't seen Roman Holiday, I highly encourage you to do so. In the description box below you can find a link to the movie's IMDb page. I'm Carolera, the Mental Traveler, and may you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Goodbye!